Hello and welcome to Football Heaven. This is another episode of the Locker Room KE where the banter never stops. I'm here with the big homies right here. We're ready to dissect some English Premier League, some La Liga, and any football news around the world. We got you. Alright, we're here with Chris Murata.
Yeah, man. Yeah, what's up? We're here at the Node. Episode. This is episode 4 or 5.
Yeah.
We know we've kept you guys waiting for about 2.5 weeks. Sam was having a few issues with his inner self that we will not disclose at the moment. But he's back here, so it's the reason why we actually took this long before we did this episode.
Yeah.
But we are back at it, man. Back at it.
Yeah, back at it again. As you can notice, I'm hosting this time around, and it's because Mr. Player over here.
Our regular host is indisposed. It's very lethargic.
I'm recovering from a cold.
No, it's not.
Right?
No, it's not.
And I'm recovering from it. Homer.
No. This guy apparently. Let me tell you. Let me give you a few insights on what happened to this brother.
Wait. Tumefungwa 2-1.
Eh.
Come on,
2-1. I told you. Comeback.
Let's just go.
Comeback is on the way. Comeback is on the way.
It's time for the locker room. We're going straight into the matchup. What's happening in football? So the big game that happened over the weekend, one of the big games was Arsenal versus Leicester. Arsenal losing 2-0, and we got some stats for you to show you here. Arsenal have just kept 2 clean sheets in their last 24 away league games, shambles. And now Jamie Vardy has scored in 9 Premier League goals against Arsenal. Only Wayne Rooney with 12 and Harry Kane and Robbie Fowler have scored more. So guys, I need your take on this Arsenal-Leicester. What's your take on Arsenal?
Arsenal. They've been on a slippery slope. This is a defeat that everyone expected. Even the most die-hard fan like Sam here, like Moas here behind the cameras, he had a feeling that they were going to lose. Leicester is a tough place to go to. Unai Emery has been under the coach for a long time now. With his tactics, Arsenal fans not happy with his tactics, not happy with his team selection. So I guess it was expected. But the issue was the manner in which the United have scored.
3-1.
Martial?
I don't know.
Martial?
Who?
Rashford brace. No, wait, this is his own. Hey, focus anyway.
Yeah.
So we're talking about these guys, I think the guys at home need to.
They're distracted.
You know, it's kind of hard for us because we have to watch the game and do this thing at the same time. And you know what they say about men and multitasking. So anyway, Arsenal, they lost convincingly, expectedly. Yeah. So the only issue right now is what steps will they take? The international break is here. The board has some time to go and consider the fans' calls for Unai Emery's head. But I'm thinking, even if Emery goes, who do they bring in?
That's the big question right there. Now, before I'm going to give you some talking points right here.
Yes.
I need some questions for you. Now, A, Aubameyang Lacazette are refusing to renew their contracts.
Okay.
B, this is the person they choose to be their captain after the strip carry check of the captaincy, a person who's refusing to renew their contracts. And C, Unai under pressure. If he goes, is it Unai in, Unai out? Speaking as a former Arsenal fan, your best place to advise us. What's your take on this, Sabi?
He was setting up for that, by the way.
Yeah, he was.
And that's not true. That's not true.
And he actually thought about it for a while.
It was a build-up. It was a build-up. It was a build-up.
But it's true, you should tell us.
Disregarding those lies, I think that first of all, Unai is under a lot of pressure, and I feel he still doesn't know his strongest team, and I think he's in limbo in terms of who to pick. Yeah, one time Ozil is not there, then he comes back, and then the issue with Granit Xhaka, and apparently when Granit Xhaka was made the captain, apparently the word on the street, or word that everybody knew, that was that the players are the ones who elected him apparently it was the Arsenal psychologist was the one that gave the idea. It was not Unai Emery's idea for the players to pick their own class. Apparently it was a psychologist. So now again, that makes you think, Arsenal Football Club, who's in charge? Is it the psychologist? Is it the manager? Is it the board? I mean, there's
because I understand
lack of leadership.
That's a good question. Because I mean, if I'm an Arsenal fan, which even if I go back and come back in an extra life as a toilet brush, I still wouldn't be an Arsenal fan. But if I was an Arsenal fan, I'd be very disappointed at the manner in which they decided to pick their captain. You don't give the players the power to select who leads them. Because you know there are ties, there are mini groups here and there.
There's some bias here.
So you as a manager, you put your foot down, you look through the squad and you say, this is my guy. This is the guy who's gonna put my blueprint on the pitch.
I'll take a different view. players on the pitch know who they want to push them. So you can choose your captain. But
okay, it's not a popularity contest.
What I didn't like was the fact that
contest.
after you choose your captain and he makes a mistake, which is a huge mistake, that Arsenal Football Club just let him out there to try and just to die.
Yeah.
Yes, he messed up. Yes, he did all of that. But if he's a captain for the players, not the captain for the fans, the captain for the players, they elected him. If you don't make a mistake, you stand by him.
They did.
And you don't strip him of the captaincy. You let him remain as captain, let him apologize, and you put him back in the game. Because now you look like a horrible manager. If this is your best footballer, you're going to put as captain in the middle of the park and he makes a small mistake and you take him out of the entire
John, I have to
team.
disagree.
But then
that was not a small mistake.
Okay.
He told the fans to F off.
Yes.
That's what he said.
Yes, but okay, now, the question is, I don't know, maybe you guys know. Who stripped him of the captaincy? Was it the players?
No,
the manager?
It was the manager.
But it wasn't his idea for the players.
So ideally you're saying that decision
who's in charge?
The decision should have gone back to the players.
Yeah.
To decide
if the players are the ones who voted him in,
it should be the players to decide.
Yeah. About that Leicester team right now, they have a run of good fixtures coming up. Madison is on form.
Yeah.
Vardy is on fire.
Tillemans looking amazing. Vardy is a scoring machine. The
Top
Vardy party going on. Top scorer FPL team Vardy. Aki vile umenisaidia. Aki wewe yani aki wewe. Ndio vile day wanarembe kwambia aki wewe.
Aki wewe. Hiyo mpesa aki imenitoka noma. So you know the thing is with Leicester I feel like they've always had a decent squad.
Yeah.
They just needed a proper manager.
Yeah.
And the fact that they lost their best defender to us over the summer, they replaced him with Soyuncu, and their second as guys are 7 as we speak. It goes to show you the kind of squad they have and the impact that Rodgers has brought to that team since he joined in March. Exactly. And I also feel like I need to say something about their squad. Madison, Tillemans, Didi, who else? Vardy, Perez, all those guys, they are.
Name the whole first 11.
No. I'm mentioning those specific ones because I read something during the week that I think the Leicester squad had a mini event during the week, and those players were the ones who got there fast. They organized everything. So Rodgers was being asked, out of your entire squad, who do you feel like you've gotten your message across to the fastest and the best? And he mentioned those guys. So it goes to show he has a fantastic squad to work with. They listen, they run, they execute. That's the best thing for a manager.
From one fantastic squad to another horrible squad.
Hey, go.
We're talking about Spurs.
You want to switch gears?
Why?
To a different team?
Yeah, to a different team.
There's something I want to say about Arsenal. Just one thing.
Buda, tell me.
Ya mwisho.
Sawa sema.
Naweza sema.
Iko wapi bro?
Ati mmesema Arsenali na Sabina Joy tofauti ni stairs.
Alright. Yeah.
And on that stairs joke we move on down to Tottenham who are now Sabina Joy hata si place kwa hii vlog. Cheki
Sabina Joy wala for sponsor Arsenal. Wayeko hapo. Unaona hii pale iko na visit Rwanda. Sisi iko na visit Rwanda. This living here iko na visit Sabina Joy. You know, Spurs is a mess, but I still have a feeling if they get their act together, they have enough to get into the top 4. Because Arsenal and United, honestly, I don't think we are even anywhere in that equation. So it's City, Liverpool, Leicester, Chelsea, and Spurs. And I still have a feeling that between Chelsea and Leicester, one is gonna fall off. One of those two teams is gonna fall off.
Do you know
so I still have a feeling that Spurs should be able to.
He talks about getting your act together, and that's what we've been praying for me right here ever since he got this pedophile mustache. We just hope he gets his act together. But let's talk about a team that has his act together. Let's talk about Chelsea. They win every single game when they don't face United. They are doing amazing right now. Win after win after win. Is it time you finally consider them as a top 4? Because right now they are sitting third before the Liverpool City game with 27 points. And I'm sure all the Duty guys must be happy right now. So guys, is it time we start taking Chelsea seriously?
I think we should. I think Lampard has proven his mettle. I think guys are at a point where they're looking at Chelsea as outside contenders
dark horses per se.
for the Premier League.
Yeah.
Dark horses. And the best thing about Chelsea is that they are operating under no pressure.
Senior same mature yani. Nimesema dark horses alafu they make a joke about me. Congratulations.
It's because
you have matured. You have matured.
No, it's a joke for you coming.
It's coming.
No, yeah, sit pretty. Relax, calm yourself. So I was saying Chelsea they're doing well. No, I would say I feel like I speak for so many people when I say no one expected them to be doing this well.
Yeah.
Everyone was predicting doom and gloom, including Sammy over here. Chelsea hater number 1. So what they're doing is fantastic. So all the best to them, man. But the question is, can they be able to keep it up?
Yeah,
can they be able to keep it up until the end of the season? Because they have a thin squad, and with young players, form comes in
experience
and out.
as well.
Yeah, so we need to see.
And all in all, we have to find people who actually just give a crap about them at the same time, because we can give them all this time, and then as soon as we leave here, we ask people about Chelsea, and then nothing. No one really says anything. So yeah. The big question is, who cares? Who cares? Who's paying attention? Who's Man, I'm trying to think.
Man, this guy is so disrespectful. All these years of being carried by Ndudis and his heart didn't fly off, and he's still talking
crap about them.
Alright, there's a point Chris brought up here. It's a very important point. He's been putting up on his Facebook. His name is Chris Murada. If you love yourself, please don't follow him. He's been saying a lot of times that Man United, against the big teams, they can defend well. They can park the bus and hit them on the counter. Against, let's say, smaller teams, because you can't say they're really small teams in the Premier League, they tend to struggle because they can't organize a game of football. So what's your take on that guy?
No, the point is, you see, United is good going back. It's kind of like your hairline. It's good when it's going back. Yeah, retreating, you're right. But it's actually United and your hairline. Going back defensively, we're alright. Going forward, it's always been a problem for us. And that's why when we face such teams as Brighton, we've had to score scrappy goals against them because they sit back, they soak pressure, and we don't have creative players. We don't have a team of midfielders that are able to pick spaces and pick the lock. So United will always, I don't see us struggling against the big teams. Be it City, be it Liverpool, be it Real Madrid, Barcelona, we may lose to them, but we won't struggle. They won't steamroll us and score 4 like they would against Arsenal. I said Arsenal.
Alright, so talk about soaking pressure.
But against small teams, we struggle.
Talk about soaking pressure right here. We have some teams that actually, somebody who's soaking pressure on us by the name of Ernesto Valverde. And the best person to talk about this is you because your beard has soaked up a lot of pressure over the years for being what it is. So my question to you is, Messi rescued this guy in a set-piece hat-trick. He's looking amazing. Of course, Messi doing Messi things. But what do you think about that situation with him as the manager? Barcelona does not look like Barcelona. Arsene Wenger of the weekend said that the reason they're struggling is because they are playing slow, their players are older, and their defense is terrible. So he hit up with that. What do you think about that situation?
I think Barca, some of those players have reached they've passed their peak. Just to mention, people like Piqué, Luis Suarez per se, and arguably, I could be slaughtered for this, but arguably also Lionel Messi. Now, despite the wonders that he did in the last game, his maintenance, the body, his age cannot allow him to perform or to run the way he used to, say, 2-3 seasons ago or 5 seasons ago. Barca too reliant on him as well. When he's not there, you can tell there's a huge difference. And whenever Barca get into these kind of situations where they don't win, like say 3 games on the spin, then it's considered a crisis. It's a crisis and everything's blown out of proportion, and all that falls onto who? The manager. We saw this with Luis Enrique, we saw this with Tata Martino, we saw this with previous managers as well. Now it's happening to Ernesto Valverde. Now he's under pressure and his only saving grace is Messi.
Yes, football teams are turning a corner right here. They just fired their manager in the Bundesliga, about Bayern Munich, and the response the team gave them after firing the manager is winning 4-0 against their biggest rivals, being Dortmund. Yani walipangusa.
Waliwafanya mbaya.
Walisikia Black and White Khalifa wakasema ni wimbo ya kitambo.
Acha Dortmund Nacional walimarigwa. Dortmund Nacional walimarigwa Yuga. It's bad.
That's your time of the week, guys. If somebody has been beaten really badly in a contest,
Whatever.
Amemarigwa.
Bad one.
Amemarigwa.
I get over there. It's laughing.
Amemarigwa. Yeah, so
Mariga,
no,
please don't come for us.
I think we
Please
need to
don't
say
come for us.
something about, just as we wrap up, we need to say something about Lewandowski.
Yes.
I think he's the only player in European football history to score in his first 20 games. Or first 14 games in all competition in a new season.
In a new season.
He scored in every single game. Yani basically, ule msaki show up tu hivi, unatoa ndani. Ni kama some weekend. Energy, anatoa ndani. It's bad. Yeah. He scored 20 goals in 14 games, so respect to Lewandowski. He's Mzelebende of this week.
Mzelebende.
I hope you guys remember that word.
Mzelebende.
And we need to bring that segment back, but the guys have been asked.
Sure.
We're gonna bring it back.
Mzelebende.
Let's finish with this outdoor shoots. We'll bring it back.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that's my 2 cents for Bayern.
Yeah, don't make it to Bayern.
Bayern.
And that's it for the vlog today. Thank you so much for joining the locker room. We've had a fantastic episode.
We are not done. We have to do the Liverpool City.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're not done. Yeah, you guys just press next. Next is here. It's the only way I can brush his hair. Front to back. Hey, you come here, you brush your Hey, you guys. You brush your memories away. This guy brushes his memories away.